Oh, you decided to start recording. Well done. Hello, YouTube. How you doing, Earthlings? Right, this is part 2 of my... I think I might have said SN8. I think that's what the model was. The person that's done these 3D prints has done a Starhopper, an SN8 and an SN5. 5 didn't even have the pointy bit on the top. And Starhopper was just a barrel, basically, with 3 legs. So, and I think pretty much all of the starships from SN9, 10, 11, blah blah, all the ones that blew up on landing, are pretty much the same as SN15. So I'm going to make SN15 the one that actually pulled it off. So, where have we got to so far? Well, yesterday I said I'm going to do all of my filling and rubbing down. Can we get a little bit closer than that, please? Thank you. I don't want you straining your eyes. Right, so, yeah, so, come on, sort it out. That's better. So, I rubbed off all of the lines from the 3D print. Funny enough, I've just been watching a video on Kathy Millett, brilliant, I love her, on how to condition your PLA. Apparently that's what this is called, this plastic. How to get rid of all of this nonsense. So I'm probably not going to be using that one. I've ordered another couple of lower fins because I've been doing quite a bit of adjustment to these fins. That's how they were to begin with. Can you see that thickness? I've been rubbing them down and hoping that they weren't hollow, which they don't appear to be. And also I've taken off all of those lines that don't appear on this particular version of Starship, and they fit in there really nicely now. And also, I don't know if you can see or not, but there's little holes that go up in here which were in the 3D print, and they will accept this piece of flattened out paper clip, like so. So you've got a permanently hinged Starship wing. I've still got to do some cleaning up of the line down here, but what you may well notice is that it's going a little bit silver. Where's my nozzle bit? I haven't got it all here. I've been doing the stainless steel rings and then these panels up here. All of these dark lines that I've got left here, they're all going to be filled with a bit of silver paint because I can't be perfect all the time and get all of these lines perfect. I might even just redo that one, to be honest. But yeah, so I've been taking my aluminium foil, sticky foil stuff, getting my ruler, marking out 9.5mm. I don't quite know why I chose 9.5mm, because I think there's going to be the right amount of rings, but I think there's just going to be, this one's going to be a little bit bigger, or I'm just going to paint down this bit. I don't know yet. But this is how that one will fit in there perfectly, almost. Yeah, I think I'm just going to carry on round here because. And how big was this other one here? Would you Adam and Eve it? 9.5mm. So this width is exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 9.5mm. Incredible. Right, so this is how I do it. Oh, let's get the bit of foily stuff off first, and then I'll kind of try and get it in the middle ish, and then just sort of place it up to the leading edge of this as much as I can. close as I can get it. Then I use this wooden tool, very good for smoothing out bits of foily stuff. And it's as simple as that. Then I've got a scalpel. Where's my scalpel? I was doing everything over on my computer desk, and I haven't got anything here now. And I'll take my scalpel and run it down this line. I saved a pigeon earlier on that was flopping about in the pond and lake that I go and feed the birds at, and I'm worried that I shouldn't have just left it, but it was alive, just a bit damp. I left it some seeds, left it on top of a wall in the sun, but it's not sunny anymore. I'm a little bit worried about it, but I'm sure it will be okay. I think it's probably better just to do what you can and walk away sometimes, because I don't really want to, you know, if it's going to die, I prefer it to die free and happy, and I don't think it's going to die. It didn't look like it was going to die. I managed to cut off some fishing wire around its feet as well. I mean, it didn't look like the most healthy of pigeons, but pigeons get old like human beings. Rock doves. Right, so that's that one done. And yes, I'm going to have to put silver paper on all this. All around here, all of that little bit there, and then eventually, I'm not really happy about this. I think this has rolled over a little bit, and oh, it is actually in the print. So that's definitely rolled over a little bit. So when I eventually get these bits on here with my magnets, because I'm going to be wanting to interchange between the landed version on the one about to take off from the launch pad to one that's nailed the landing. I think I'll probably just use the nailed the landing one, but mate Rob's already printing me out another set of lower fins. Yeah, so I've glued this bit onto here. Yeah, I'm quite liking how it's coming out. Then I've got to add all of the detail that I took off. All of these pipes and these entry hatches and things. And then the latches for the crane and etc, etc. But I'm just going to go by the pictures. I'm not going to be following what is on that other piece of casting of 3D print. Yeah, it's going to look quite nice in the end, I think. You can't see it at all, can you? Yeah. Like I said, I'd like it to have been 1/44 scale. 1:144 scale, not 1/44 scale. But I'm very happy with what I've got, because I didn't have one before, and now I have a Starship. Apparently you can buy spray filler now, which is quite mad. So, House of the Dragon has just finished. She-Hulk's finished. What else has finished? Andor is still going strong. Loving that. What else am I watching? I'm rewatching Rick and Morty at the moment, so then I can get round to watching the new season 6 that's coming out. That's out, still out, coming out at the moment. The Handmaid's Tale is very good. Watching that still at the moment. What else? Oh, Lord of the Rings, I'm still watching that. I don't know how many episodes there are of that left, and there can't be many left, 1 or 2 maybe. Who would have thought he was Sauron? I'm not going to spoil it for anyone. And who would have thought the other geezer was not Sauron? Because all indications led to you believing the one that everyone thought was Sauron was Sauron. But anyway, I'm enjoying that as well. These ones go. These have got to be thinned down a lot as well. I wish I could have thinned that one down a little bit more. But yeah. I can't put it down. I've put all my other things aside. He only gave me to this yesterday morning. And I've already done tons on it. Anyway. Lights disappearing. Right, let me just put this last bit of 9.5mm wide strip of sticky aluminium plumber's tape. Yes, I've been looking at 3D prints of starships, and there are some lovely ones out there. There's a lovely one of SLS as well, which I think is a lovely looking rocket, but it's just a bit naff. You know, NASA, get your game together. It's like a hodgepodge of other ships, sort of Frankenstein of rockets, and they don't seem to be able to get it off the ground. But middle of November now is apparently the next opportunity to go back to the moon. That's good. You can't see what I'm doing now, can you? Because I've moved the camera. What a muppet. I'm just basically doing exactly what I did before, really. So it's not really missing anything. Come on. Yes. Very nice. Anyway, 15-minute video, that would do. I'll come back and see you again when I've got all of that aluminium on, I think, maybe. Yeah, I'm tired because I've been watching this rugby. Because it's down in New Zealand. Well, last weekend I had to get up at 4:30. This time I went to bed at about 10:30 and got up at about 1:30. exactly when the game started. Then I watched the Canada USA game, well, some of it, went to bed. I don't know what happened in that one yet. I'm going to have to watch the highlights. But I'd imagine it Canada won. And then the Formula 1 was on at crazy o'clock this morning. And there was something on, no, 12 o'clock it was on it, yeah. Formula 1 qualifying was on at 12 o'clock, so I stayed up for that. So next week we've got the semi-finals, because of course England beat Australia. I'm glad to say. We're not looking as convincing a team as we did in the brilliant autumn internationals. Was it autumn internationals? It wasn't, was it? It was just the warm-up, I think. Just warm up to the World Cup, where we thrashed New Zealand, and then New Zealand said, right, we're going to come back in the second match. We're going to do them this time. And we thrashed them even more. Anyway, yep. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and goodbye, and thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you're thinking about what I've said or anything that you might want to suggest. And thank you very much for watching. Goodbye, be careful out there. Oh yeah, got to press that, haven't I?